Hi there, welcome to Simple or Not Kitchen. My name is Melissa, and today we are taking out our cinnamon. We're going to be making this delicious brown sugar and cinnamon popcorn, and we're also going to be doing a crafting item with our cinnamon. This is going to be a lot of fun. Both of these things are super simple to make. To make our brown sugar and cinnamon popcorn, we're going to need about 1 cup of brown sugar. We're also going to need about 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon, but you can alter that if you want it more or less cinnamony. You will also need about 2 tablespoons of butter and about 2 tablespoons of water. And we're going to combine our first 3 ingredients in a saucepan on medium heat. That's our brown sugar, our cinnamon, and our butter. And then we're going to add our water, and we're just going to stir this and bring it together under a medium heat. And just one word of caution is this mixture will become very hot and it will become very sticky. So I'm using a non-stick saucepan, and I will be washing my saucepan and my whisk and the bowl that I'm using right after, before this has a chance to stick to my cookware. And eventually this mixture will start to bubble, and that's about the texture that we want. We want it nice and bubbly and hot before we pour it onto our popcorn. And then working very quickly, we are going to pour that onto our popcorn. We're going to shake our popcorn so that it gets nice and evenly distributed. We're going to be doing this in sections, a little bit at a time, and just shaking between each section. And we want to thoroughly coat that popcorn with the yummy, delicious sugar and cinnamon mixture. And this stuff is so good. When I was making this video, I couldn't stop eating it. And that's it, super simple. And our craft that we'll be doing with the cinnamon stick, we're making these cute little pumpkins, and this is super simple also. And all we need to make this is a cinnamon stick and a little bit of twine. You could probably also do this with rope or yarn, but I am just using regular twine and a regular old cinnamon stick. And making these little pumpkins is so simple. We're just going to take that twine and we are going to loop it around our hands several times to make these almost like we're making a pom-pom, only we're not going to be cutting it to make a pom-pom. So we're just going to wrap it around our hands several times, depending on how thick you want it. I'm doing it quite a few times. I don't know, I didn't count how many times I looped around, but you can just sort of judge using your cinnamon stick as a guide. So we're making 4. So this is one of the 4 that we're making. We're just going to cut it and tie it. Again, almost like we're making a pom-pom, only we're not going to be cutting the twine to finish making a pom-pom. It's just going to be these loops all tied together. We're going to make 4 of those, and in the end we will have 4 sections for our pumpkin. It looks a little bit messy, but I think that actually adds to the charm of these cute little pumpkins. I'm going to be using my glue gun to just attach each of these little twine loops onto my cinnamon stick. Not only is this a really cute and fun craft to make for the fall season, or really any season, but cinnamon repels bugs. It also repels mice and rats and things like that. So having cinnamon sticks in a decorative way around your house, it'll help to keep those pests away. These little pumpkins come together so quick and so easy, and they're so fun, and you can make them any way you like, using any materials that you like. You don't have to use the twine if you don't like twine, but I just think the look of the cinnamon stick and the twine go just so nicely together, and I just think these are adorable. When we're done, we're just going to snip off the loose ends of our twine, and I'm adding just a little bit of greenery to the stem of my pumpkin just to make it pop a little bit more, and that's it. Super simple. Thanks so much for watching Simple or Not Kitchen. If you give this recipe or this craft idea a try, let me know how it turned out. You'll find more recipes, articles, and video at PennellCentral.com.